Hello, we are OSHUN,
With the pilot. Proda.
Proda. Yes.
and we are from Maryland. On everything I love, 301.
240. Or whatever.
Sometimes we be in the 202. Sometimes.
Sometimes. A lot of times. But better like now we based in New York with the pilot. Proda.
Facts. I'm from Newark, New Jersey, though.
Jersey.
Stand up.
Hey. Biggest difference is we say, well, in the DMV, you say "guh." In New York, you say "tight." I'm tight, B.
Everything else is virtually the same.
Except the mambo sauce. The mambo sauce in
Oh,
New York
right.
is trash.
It's non-existent, actually.
And if you do
I
find
had
it,
some mambo sauce in the Bronx. That
Yeah.
shit is
It's
yop.
whack.
but if it's like you found it, then it's like, why would you even
Why would you do
bother?
that? You should just take the 4-hour drive
Yeah.
and get the real thing.
Yeah. That's like going to New York to get a Philly cheesesteak.
Mm.
If it says Philly in front of it, then it's not what you want. You know? You got to go to Philly and just get a cheesesteak.
Right.
So we just performed Me and East, both from Bittersweet Volume 1. Me is an original Bittersweet Volume 1 track, and East is actually a Bittersweet Volume 1
Deluxe edition.
So Me is just that. It's a declaration of me, you know, of how great I am, how great you are, how great everyone out there is. Me is an anthem for everyone to sing in the mornings, whenever they need to pick me up, you know. That's like to remind you of how amazing you are. And you know, we may have a really dope visual coming with that as well, directed by Chelsea, Word on the Street. And East, we performed as well. Like you said, that's the deluxe track. And that's just a fun, like, I mean, I think all of our songs are declarations of some sort, but I think East is really like us declaring, like, we're lit, we're in our bag, and we really about this. Like, we're not new to this, we true to this. Like, prayed up to my days up, you feel me? Like, and if you don't know, now you know. East.
Another addition to East, I think, is that what is East? It is the Eastern world. We're in the Western world. So it's kind of like a song that celebrates that connection. Like, we can be dope, we can be fun, we can be hip hop, but we can also be Afrocentric, and we can also be those things in Africa or on the East or everywhere. It's kind of just saying, like, we're everywhere, we travel everywhere.
We're diasporic, you know, like it's connecting those, like you said, those diasporic elements. Us being in the West, but very much being informed and inspired by the East and connected to the East and giving gratitude to the existence of the East, you know.
Whatever it is, nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta get up and be like, you know what, I'm gonna set my alarm to 8 o'clock today so that I can have some breakfast, eat, and accomplish my goals. Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna wake up at 12 like, what am I gonna do today?
Yeah. Life lessons. Those alarms, man. Because when you're out of school, you're like, I've been in school my entire life. I don't have to answer to anybody. F you, and you. I'm sleeping. But like you said, if you don't start to... being out of school requires you to be a lot more self-disciplined. Because you're not scared about getting a bad grade. You're not scared about getting in trouble for skipping class or... you know, like, I mean, I guess that's not a real fear in college. But, like, you know, you don't have any real fears associated with, like, being punished, you feel me, for doing what you want to do.
Except for, like, going to jail or something like that.
Right.
Which is a whole nother.
Yeah. But because you don't have that pressure, you have to be the one that's like, okay, I want to accomplish X, Y, and Z today. So this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to set myself up to win. Nobody's telling me I need to be up at 7 a.m. I don't have a 9 a.m. class, but, like, I'm going to get up anyway because the early bird gets the worm, you know? So it's easier said than done, but stay tuned. We're working on it.
In other words, secure yourself because you are the bag.
You are the bag.
Well, there's two sides to it. So what we represent is Afrofuturism, which is remembering the very ancient things, where we come from, and letting that kind of inform and imagine where we're going. So on the one hand, it plays into, like, the alien, intergalactic, just futuristic vibe. But on top of that, the ancient side of it is that we're masquerading. We are embodying and literally becoming something greater than just us as our individual selves. You know, the work that we're doing is divine, and in many ancient traditions, they paint their faces. They'll change their clothes. They'll wear a mask. There's something that they do that they put on to welcome and invite spirit, and that makes our bodies become a vessel, and now we are embodying something that is greater than us.
And it makes it clear that this is like an extension of what we are, but this is also, you know, not just regular Nyambia, you know, like this is us making a conscious effort to channel, you know, to be vessels, like you're saying, to hold space, and it's a different energy, right? You know, like you see us and you kind of know that you have to move a certain way, right? Because we're setting the tone, the space, the energy of the space, just by, you know, kind of showing up in this like obviously intergalactic, otherworldly
Different
way, you know. So we've been on the road a lot. We're going to continue to be on the road. Europe has been awesome. We've been to the Midwest, to the West Coast, filming at the States. So everyone has been awesome. Got some new tour dates coming soon.
Later in the year.
Word on the street is we're going to be back in Europe. You know, we might even be back in Brazil. That's what I heard. And, you know, we got this East video dropping, the East song dropping, and the whole Bittersweet Volume 1 Deluxe care package. That means new music, new videos, new merch, you know, so we're just coming crazy.
And always gotta shout out the Sunflower Squad. As we go everywhere in the world, everybody's just so ganged out. It's crazy, and we can't wait to meet more people, have more people join the squad.
You see, right? It's going to just expand, like
exponentially.
We are OSHUN.
And I'm the pilot Proda.
And we're amped up. Hey.